I've often been asked the question, what will it take to get me into a path of overflow in the arena of resources or healing or relationships? Just about anything. People want to get into a more than enough situation. I found that obedience to God always precedes a shift into an abundant harvest. Comes really after obedience. Obedience is first, the journey of faith. Obedience to God becomes the fertile soil which an abundant harvest springs forth. Obedience actually becomes the soil where that harvest will spring forth. It's an amazing thing. The Bible reminds us repeatedly that God's blessings flow when we walk in his commandments, when we trust him. We trust his timing. We trust his purpose. We trust what he says. If we trust, then we obey. Obedience is not always easy. It does demand a surrendering of our will, our plans, and often our comfort. It gets really down into where we live, yes. But it's through this act of faith that God begins a divine shift in our lives. If you're looking for overflow, then begin to check the obedience factor in your life. Have you done what God is asking you to do? Have you been obedient to the little things to become ruler over greater things? Consider the natural order in things. Just look around. A seed has to be planted and nurtured before it yields fruit. And it's the same way. Obedience is the seed. Absolutely. It's the seed that unlocks God's favor and provision. Find that all through the Bible. When we obey, we get in line. Yeah, we get in line and align ourselves with his divine plan, opening doors to breakthroughs, growth, and blessings that just get beyond our expectations. It's a hallelujah time in your life. The shift to a life of abundance is never accidental. It's cultivated by obedience. I'm really hung up on this obedience word in the last couple of days or so. I wanted to share it with you this morning. As we faithfully obey, God transforms circumstances in our favor. He blesses our efforts. He expands our capacity to receive more. Let this truth encourage you today. Obedience is not a burden. It's a bridge to God's abundant promises. Obedience is a bridge to God's fulfilling those promises. Embrace his will. Watch how he turns obedience into a fruitful harvest. Be encouraged to do this little exercise today and watch God do what he does best, and that is provide increase. Remember, no one succeeds alone. We will chat again soon. Have a great week.